We're kind of we're kind of testing. I don't know what's going on with my. I don't know if it's my internet. I don't know what's going on, but I'm moving too slow here. Let's see. Oops. Oh, you know what? I think I know what the issue is, or one of the issues. Sorry. Okay. The camera slipped down a little bit, I think. There we go. It's not very bright. There's some clouds. It's not real thick though. Not real thick clouds. So what I'm gonna do is just leave this going. Hey, Salted Cedar. Awesome. So I don't know if I'm centered because it's so bright out. I can't even really see my screen. So I'm gonna attempt at focusing it a little bit. Ooh, I don't know. There, I think that's about the best I can get it. Can I zoom in on here? What's up, Thomas Morgan and Deb Woods? It's the sun, guys. And I have basically sunglasses on my telescope. But I think something ain't quite right. Still gonna try to make a few adjustments. Maybe it's dark down there just because of the comments. Let me see, let me just try something. Whoops, Thomas, I almost put you in timeout without, I better be careful what I'm doing with I'm not used to going live on YouTube. What's up, Nez Lover and Zilran Rocha and Old Dude 102? I'm in Minnesota, north of Minneapolis about. So how do I gotta remove the comments for a minute so I won't be able to, let's see. Cancel. Oh, there we go. None. Okay. I just gotta make sure that, okay, I guess it is pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll just leave it like that for a while. We'll see how good my telescope tracks. Unless the cat always likes to rub against the base of the telescope. And then the wind always hits it too. But the clouds are kind of in and out. I mean, they're really thin, but so it should get a little brighter, I think, clearer. Yeah, the sun's not like 93 million miles away, guys. Yeah. That's why it's right now my telescope's pointed like almost straight up because the sun is so close to me and I can feel it, it's hot. But in the winter, it goes way down to the south. Oh yeah, show chat. Let me see if sorry. Okay, I got the chat back on. Nice. Yo, Scott Level Realm and SSSDDDD. I'm just gonna leave this going for a while. I've got a few things that I'm gonna be doing, so I won't be here too much. Well, I will, but greater light in the firmament. That's right, Thomas. So do you guys like it about there, or what do we got? Oh, that's pretty wild, huh? Let's do that for a minute. It'll be a little wobbly because the wind, it's like actually pretty windy out right now. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool, but maybe that's a little too close. Here, I'll show you the whole thing. I Mike Gematria 3, and Jewish Samaritan. Yeah, what up, fam? Jesus is coming. Dude, Thomas, don't do that. Don't miss your appointment. Well, we have a more important appointment anyway, I think. What's up, old dude 102? Oh, I could let it go for a long time, but there's some trees and stuff, old dude. So I won't get near the horizon. I could probably go like another hour, but by then I could probably just point it to the left a little bit and look at the moon. Well, it's only, what time is it here? Let me look at my other phone. 2:02 p.m. 2:02 p.m. A lot of stuff in the sky, Zoran. I have no idea. There's so many things that are flying around uh, up there. Shouldn't be up there. But the sun is one that should, so. Okay, here we go. We're gonna zoom in a little bit. See, I even have a hard time seeing my screen because it's so bright out here. Nice, Mr. Super Sidewinder. Yeah, 93 million mile zoom. No, here's the 93. There. Look at, you can zoom right in on these sunspots though. Look at that. That's wild, huh? You guys want to know what we're looking through right now? We're looking through an iPhone. My iPhone is attached to my telescope. And I just zoomed way in on these things and they're still somewhat clear. It's too windy to have them that. Okay, look how far we're zoomed in. This is actually kind of, oh no, I hit the wrong button. Hold on. What did I do? Okay, I'm back. Okay, watch this. Look how far we're zoomed in. That's crazy. Oh, it is wandering a little. It's a Meade ETX 125. It's a, I think it, I don't remember what it's called. I have K&N stickers on it because filters. So I got K&N filters on my telescope. Achilles 7 is a unable to connect. Yeah, this telescope is just, man, it is small. It is, I don't know if it's an 8-inch or, no, it's not an 8-inch because I have an 8-inch Dobsonian that's, it's way bigger than this thing. This thing is like a micro, it's probably like, do I have a tape measure? I think it's like 7 inches. That's what it looks like. Let me grab a tape measure. The whole thing is only on a base, you know, and the base is only 6 by 12. I've ever. Let me try a couple things. I might be able, is that better? Thanks, Thomas Morgan, Effed Up World Production. Is that better, you guys, or is that not going good? Buffering still? H. Jasper says yes. Still, is it better? Hopefully it's better. All I did was turn my Wi-Fi off because I'm by my house, so it's trying to grab, and it's probably switching back and forth. And it says I have 5G, so we'll see how it goes. And who knows, it might still be choppy because I don't always get a very good signal out here. I can't wait till they have 120G telescope suddenly moves away from the sun, it's just because my cat likes to use it as a, sometimes I've seen her do the scratching post thing on it, like when she wants to, like, to get my attention. But usually she just rubs up against it. Good, it says better now. A little better, much better. I'm not actually trying to like do much except just show you guys the sun through my telescope. So it's not like I'm really worried about the quality. How can you zoom with a telescope? I am zooming with my iPhone. Right now I'm live streaming from my iPhone. It's an iPhone 13. It does have a nice camera on it, but we're looking through the eyepiece with my camera, so that's how I can zoom. Otherwise, I would have to do something else. Hey, you guys, you know what? Achilles 7, that just reminded me of something when you said you're not even watching, you're just listening, or glad to hear me. Good. But check this out. I believe that we are at the end of the age, and we're actually engaged in a spiritual battle that's very real. And to the people that are on the other side, it doesn't even exist to them. They're like, a spiritual battle, what are you talking about? There's no such thing as spirits. Whatever. What I'm saying is, I believe, so it's not about me trying to prove anything. I'm telling you that I believe that we're at the end of this world. And I'm not saying I know when or something, but I just was thinking about in Revelation. I think John said he saw, I'd have to look it up. Maybe I'll look it up right now on my other phone. John said he saw an angel standing in the sun or something. And I was like, how would John see that? Like, you'd have to look at the sun and it would be hard to see what, like, so I think it's interesting that we have technology that we can get a close view of the sun. It just fits with that kind of, Bobby's tired of that dragon talk. Oh, maybe I missed some comments. Did I? I don't know. But if there was an angel standing in the sun or something, hopefully one of us would catch it, right? I'm just saying. Let me look it up. Oops. No. There we go. Revelation 19:17 is the verse. Like, I'm just being real. How's John gonna see an angel standing in the sun? Have you ever just tried to look at the sun with your eyes? I mean, it'd be hard to see anything in it. Maybe at sunset you could see something. What I'm saying is it's so small. But we have all these optics now. So the King James says, and I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come and gather yourselves together unto the supper of the great God. I was just thinking about it. It would be interesting. What's up, Lord Racer, H. Jasper E. You guys checked out my other, or you know what? On TikTok, I couldn't get my TikTok to work. Hope they didn't do something to me. Yeah, those spots are weird, huh? I can't really even see the screen very good. Oh, you know what? My other phone says it's got full Wi-Fi signal. from the house. Oh well. Well, that's just what we call it, Thomas. A sunspot. That's just what we call it. I mean, it's just a dark spot, and they kind of move. They're not always in the same spot. They're always kind of moving around, changing. But it takes like a day or something for them to change. Yeah, John, like he saw a dragon. He saw that same thing that we saw in 2017, September 23rd. A wonder of like it was. I mean, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Revelation 12 sign. If I say that and you don't know what I'm talking about, would seem like you're kind of living under a rock, or you were maybe back in 2017. Let's see. Are you saying the sunspot is really the man on the sun? No, Tony. I'm saying that it's just interesting that John's John saw a dragon flying in the firmament. He saw fire. You know all the things that I talk about. He saw fire coming. A beast making fire come down from the sky. And he saw all these other things, and in the same vision, he said he saw an angel standing in the sun. Well, I don't think John would say that it was an angel unless he could tell it was an angel. He wouldn't have said, "I've seen some spots that were an angel." No, you get what I'm saying. So all I'm saying is that I think it's interesting that or here's another example. When John went up to, in Revelation 4, he went up to the sky, and his spirit was taken up and into heaven. Like a door opened and he went up there. And he described the one sitting on the throne with those three colors. And when you point your telescope at Polaris, it's like the exact three colors, the way that he describes it. A jasper and a sardine stone, and then it was like something roundabout, a rainbow roundabout, like insight to an emerald. And it's like gleaming this emerald color around it. And I'm like, well, John didn't have a telescope, but he knew that. Like, I don't know how he knew that, but he knew that because he went up there. That's how. Sorry, I'm holding my telescope from tipping over. The wind was crazy. You guys can tell that it's not the most stable thing, right? The way that I have it. I'm using like I don't know all the right words. I have the whole telescope tipped at with the base pointed towards Polaris, towards the axis of rotation of the sky, because the sky rotates. No, I'm not going to get another telescope, EMBO. I'm just like, I bought this probably like lots of years ago, actually. I'll bet you I've had this thing for, well, I had it in like 2016 or 17. Or that's when I got it. Bought it used on Craigslist for like $650 or something, or no, $600. But I got a bunch of stuff with it. But yeah. It's almost too windy. Yeah, equatorial mount. I made one too that works really good. Like it works really, it's smooth. This one's not as smooth. This is kind of a cheap telescope. I've had this thing entirely apart, and the motors, like are not. Meade, I don't know, maybe they make some really nice stuff, but this one in particular looks like, and I'm not ripping on it. All I'm saying is it's very cheaply built, if I can say that. I had to reinforce so many things to get it stiffer, and it still is pretty bad. But I had to take the whole base apart and I used some hot glue kind of as like more support around things because it was like flexing and it was really bad. And then the tube itself wasn't attached hardly at all. It's kind of weird how they have it. So I actually added a bunch of screws to hold that. And then I put a, what's this thing called? This is a Telrad reflex sight by Steve Kufield. I love that thing. And it's on right now. I always leave it on accidentally. Sorry, that's me. It's just like a spotting scope. It's just like you can look through it and there's a target and you can adjust it so it's right where you're looking. Yeah, Revelation is a good, awesome book. Yeah, astronauts are messed up. Do you guys hear the TikTok that I made today? Let me play it for you. You don't really need to see it. It's just some astronauts doing an interview with, what was it with? Wall Street Journal or something like that. I don't remember what it was. Let me show you. You'll just hear the audio is all. Let's see. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is an astronaut.
Many people are surprised to learn that we actually drink our own urine. It actually tastes absolutely delicious.
Listen.
Space is so dumb. Astronauts are sus. Satan's minions. Disgusting liars.
She asked him what the most...
Space is Sheol, hell, a bottomless abyss of darkness that astronauts perpetually fall into.
They're devils, you guys. They're not people. They're evil spirits, unclean spirits. But I did edit that a little bit. But that's what he said. She asked him, what's the most disgusting thing about going to space or living in space? And that's what he said. He's like, well, many people, whatever, I don't know how he worded it. Yeah, Faye. I can't quite see my screen very good. That's cool, yeah, freeing the captives. That's what Flat Earth is doing. Well, that's what the truth is doing. Nice, Thomas. Right down the ramp, the wrong way on the interstate. That's so dangerous. Yeah, Achilles 7, they are. They're unclean spirits. And I learned that from a bunch of different places, but it becomes something. Now when I watch these freaks, they're exactly the things that are going forth to the kings of the earth and gathering them in battle against the great God Almighty. Armageddon. There's a dragon, remember? The dragon, Satan, who deceives the whole world. Yeah, the frog is nuts, totally. Yeah, when you're watching them do it, they're always like, they got something in their hand and they're spinning it, trying to they're trying to hypnotize people almost. And it works. I mean, people just worship these freaks. And people are like, oh, that's hate speech because you don't like the astronaut. No, that's hate speech because they're literally Satan's fallen angels, or they are all Satan's. They're all evil spirits, whatever. And look what they're doing. They're trying to get people to think that it's a good thing to be in a bottomless pit of darkness. Let me show you something else. Maybe I can find it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I just listened to I'm not going to even try to find it. I listened to a interview that Elon Musk did last night. He did it last night. It was like 4 hours old or something when I was watching it, and he was talking about becoming multiplanetary because we're like a little flame in a vast darkness, and we'll go out soon. We need redundancy. He's the man of sin, you guys. Oh, what was that story? I saw a video on TikTok, and it was just like I think it was like what's that religion? Muslim, or I don't know if it's Muslim, whatever. It reminded me of that. But the guy was getting his hair cut, and he said, oh, what did he say? I better not even try. I'll have to remember it, and then yeah. It was like a story, or he was basically made a point with the barber, because the barber was like, maybe he asked him if he believed in God. Do you believe in God? And then the barber's like, no, there ain't no God. Look at this world, how sick this world is, how crazy people are, how evil everything is in this world. And no God would do that. No God would create that. And the guy getting his haircut goes, see them dudes out on the sidewalk there? See how long their hair is? And then the barber's like, yeah. And the guy goes, barbers don't exist. And then the guy's like, yeah, right. I'm cutting your hair right now. I don't remember exactly how it went. I'm kind of improvising. But then he said, well, why don't you cut their hair? They didn't come in. They weren't looking for a haircut. And the guy's like, that's what the same about God. Nobody's looking for him. So that's why the world is the way it is. Nobody's looking for him. That's why the people that make the world bad, or make the world, to be like a harsh place, are the people that don't believe in him. That they're like, they don't call on his name. That's what I like, Achilles 7. I like that you can say, I disagree on who the man of sin is. And that we both have like an understanding that that's cool. It's always interesting to hear other points of view. That's what I've learned a lot too. I don't care about being right or wrong, but I do care about like knowing stuff that there is to know. You know what I mean? Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, there's like some on the right. I didn't even see those because I got a rubber band holding my phone in place. I bet you we'd all agree if I said, here's who the man of sin is. We'll know someday. Right? And then some people would argue, will you? Will you even know someday? I don't know. I think Achilles 7, I think I saw you, I don't know if it was at Jaren's or if it was here or something. I saw some of the comments you were saying in the chat, but I'll have to check out that video because I'd love to hear what you had to say, or what you're thinking. Ooh, diversions. Could be. I know that Elon, the one reason that really makes me think of Elon Musk is because he's going up to the temple of God with his little dragon and his rockets and all the garbage that they're putting up there. It's like an assault on the temple of God, or on New Jerusalem, But there's other people trying to do that, like NASA. same thing. Apollo, you know, something going on. A little windy. Who knows? It could be like, because I don't think we necessarily understand everything like the way it is in the book of Revelation. I don't think anybody does, but I mean, there's certain things in there that seem like got to be happening or have happened. But then there's other things in there where I stand back and I'm like, well, I don't really know. Like, I don't really know exactly what, I mean, like people being killed for not taking the mark of the beast or whatever. That does, I think that might be like not killed at like your physical body that we're in right now, but maybe like your eternity or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't pretend that I know. Ooh, total eclipse of the dark 2018. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh, his fruits are that, yeah. Man, what a world. What a world. That stuff's Antichrist, you know? If you look at Achilles 7, all that stuff that I'm not even going to say because this world is crazy. If I say it, they, you know, might take this live down or something crazy. But, yep. Faye, I might have to delete his name. Better do. Yeah, you can't say it. You can't say it. You'll get. It's like they got, you know, their algorithm or whatever they're doing. It's like it picks those words and then it's like goes through the video and it like or any parts with those words. And then it just seems sporadic what it does after that. Like it must look at them again or have a different program run on it or something to test it out. And it's like, oh yeah, we can tell, our computer program can tell this guy's guilty. Gone. And then you get an email from YouTube, your channel's gone. And then when you email them back, they don't do nothing. They don't email you. My channel was deleted like 6 or 7 years ago. I brought it back within 2 days. I got it back. It was their mistake. It made no sense what they did. I had a video that it was just a quick upload from a drone that I did. It was in my backyard, so there was no words and no audio. And it was my dog, I think, chasing some geese in the back in the pond. And that was deleted. I don't think I ever got that video back. And they took my channel down because of it. And then when I finally got a hold of them and whatever, they were like, whoa, that wasn't supposed to happen. And they put it back up. I was disappointed. But like if I lost my channel now, I would be disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. But I wouldn't be devastated. I'd be like, oh, effed up world too. It is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna zoom back out a little bit. Get a kind of a cool view right about there, or what? That's pretty cool. There is like a thin layer of clouds. And it's just, you guys probably got a neck ache or a headache by now with all the wobbling the thing's doing. Yeah, think of how many channels have been taken down and the people don't stop. I wouldn't stop, you know what I mean? I would never stop. I already have a backup channel or whatever. I've got a few of them. I've got Flatter Every Day. I've got Effed Up World 2. And I think there's, I never go on them or whatever, but I think there's like another one even that's like Flat Earth or something like that. I don't remember what it is, but I don't really have any videos on. I have videos on Flat Earth every day, and I have videos on Effed Up World 2. So even if one of my channels went down, I'd have them videos up still already. And I, you know, it seems like lives are more effective for if you're like trying to, you know, like Achilles 7, like you make videos like that where you're trying to show something to someone. Yeah, the sky is so nasty. Let's hope we don't have to get Effed Up World 2.8. Yeah, I don't think we will. I think we're good. I do have a, whatever, a warning thing still. It's been on there forever. It's like every time you get something from YouTube too, it's not legitimate. It's not something that you should actually get a strike for or anything like that. It's probably either some other person that, like, well, it depends on if you use someone's video and they have a issue with it, you know, they really can't do anything. There's fair use and stuff like that. You got it on yours too, Tony? Where it says it says copyright strike warning or something. Like the status of my channel is in warning or something like that. But it has been like that for probably almost a year. Yeah, Dr. Hoven's channel. I miss his channel. Tony's had many strikes. I don't even know if I've had a legit strike. I guess if I did, it was a while ago. I had tons of videos taken down, deleted, blocked, whatever they call it. I think they call it blocked. When it's like red, you know, on your list, it's like red, but it's still there. But they've had a couple where they told me, maybe I have had a strike before. But when you get a strike, does it take your channel down, or just does it just make it so you can't go live, or what does it mean? Or does it make so you can't do anything with your channel? Oh, Genesis Baptist Church? You know, I swear, truth is gonna get through to all them guys. Like Pastor Lawson and all them guys that are real. Like Kent, Dr. Hoven. They're not gonna hold out for it till the end. They're gonna figure it out. I think they already are. Disabled for a month, okay. 3, you lose channel, and it depends. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have a strike then if you're disabled for a month. I didn't ever get a strike. Just a warning, I guess. Genesis Baptist Church. I gotta remember. Why didn't he do Dinosaur Adventureland or something? Or what, you know, like he was Kent Hoven official, I think, right? But he could have done like Dinosaur Adventureland or something. Or maybe he's changing his, you know, what he's doing. Who knows? He's getting older too. Oh yeah, I suppose so. It won't get blocked again. That makes sense. What's up, Anthony? Good to see you. Oh, I'm interested in all your videos, man. I'll be checking it out. I liked your last video, or maybe it wasn't your last video, but one recent video where you were saying you just wanted to give thanks to Yah. And you're just kind of like, that was a cool video. Yeah, he's the same old Dr. Hoven. Good. I made some videos about him, not in a mean way at all, but where I kind of use his own words to kind of be like, what did you say? What's that one called? I named the video after the same name as one of the rides he made at Dinosaur Adventureland. This it was like the Swivel Spring Swingosaurus or something like that. And because he was saying it makes the kids dizzy, and then he was like, so when they're done, I tell them to hug that tree because that tree's not moving. And then, you know, so he was saying the tree's not moving, but yeah, because the tree isn't moving. And then he said this Bible's not moving either or something. Did you already upload it, you're saying, or you're uploading it like today or something, Anthony? I'm sure I'll see it in my subscriptions. Oh, cool. So you support Dr. Hovind. That's awesome. That's a lot. That's a big donation or whatever you call it. That's cool. It's at 84%. Oh, okay. So I could probably do it right after this live, huh? Or watch it, I mean. Sorry about the wind, guys. Oh, the soundtrack for this live, the nature sounds credit goes to God. Yeah, I've been watching Kent pretty much as long as I've been on YouTube, or as long as I can remember anyway. I learned so much from that guy. So much. Same with Pastor Lawson and like a lot of that, like Gene Kim even. Whole Bible Believers, I think, or what is that his channel? Or is it something Baptist Church or something? I don't remember. Gene Kim. I think he's got some good insight. I don't agree with everything that anybody says. Yeah, flat water, flat earth, yeah. That guy's voice is like, he's just good at reading it. Like, it was great that he did all those. I mean, I pretty much learned everything from that guy, if you think about it. Listen to all the books from that guy. Oh, okay, nice, Anthony. What in the world are you? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Flat Sabbath. What? Hey, what's up, Jess Palma? Did I say hi to you? What in the world are you, son? So if we did a time lapse of this whole stream, you know, the sun would turn clockwise slightly. But that's because of the field rotation. It's because of what my telescope is doing. The sun's moving straight across the sky as if it's like a flat disc. And we see the bottom of it, you know, one side of the disc. And it's like facing the ground. And so when it rises, that's what it looks like. When it sets, that's what it looks like. And no, it shouldn't shrink in apparent size. It should look just like it looks. Like, I think it's funny when you're in a debate and someone says, well, if the earth was flat, then the sun could never set. And I'm like, you can't even say that because the sun does set. Why would you say the sun would never set? Because the sun does set. Like, what are you talking about? If we're talking about star trails, or we're talking about like anything that we talk about, it seems like people go to this odd, unrealistic place in their mind where they create some awkward thing and then say, you believe in that? You're stupid. Like the ground that we live on is always under our feet. No one's ever been to the edge of the earth. No one's ever been to the end of the earth. Well, maybe Enoch, but I'm saying we don't know what it's like. But people act as if they're flying jets over it all the time, oh, we fly over the South Pole all the time. It's routine, you know? Well, it's actually not at all. But they want to say that to in order to continue to have faith in a lie, because they don't have faith in basically what the Word of God says. That's one thing. Or I could just say they don't have faith in the truth, because the truth is apparent. It shouts itself out to you. You'll notice my telescope is, I know it's a little wobbly, but the ground that it's sitting on has to be completely still for me to be able to track this. And so it's my telescope and the sun that are moving. You can even hear the motor, maybe. I can hear it. But it's the telescope and the sun that are moving with each other. They're in motion, but where the telescope is sitting, the 3 feet of the telescope, they're definitely not moving. They're at rest. So I just have to say, when I bring that example, it's like, why do we have sidereal motors in a telescope? It's so we can watch the sun like we're doing it right now. Because the sun is moving about 15 degrees every hour across the sky. And so that's what my telescope is designed to do. So it's that it can follow it. I mean, you guys all know that. But then people are going to tell me, well, that's the sun's not moving. We're going around the sun. I'm like, no, that's not true at all. Only if you want to believe a lie. If you're okay with a lie, then you might say, yeah, the ground is in motion and the sun is not in motion, even though the sun rises in the east and sets in the west for everybody. How can people be okay with that lie? The only thing that they can say is, well, it doesn't matter anyway. That's all. That's the answer that they got to give now. Well, I don't think it matters. Who cares? I mean, if you really get them to think about it, sometimes people are like, yeah, that makes you think, or that, people are honest, say that. People that are lying say, like on TikTok, I said something to Globey McGlobeface. I said, you say that the earth is everybody observes the earth at rest, so you infer that it's in motion. Question mark. And he said something about, I don't even remember what it was. He just said, we've measured it with some apparatus or some instrument or whatever. I don't remember which one it was, but you should see the other comments. They were like, who are you to speak for me? I'm like, I'm not speaking for you. The ground under your feet's not moving. If you want to lie to yourself and say that it's moving, go ahead. But it's clearly not. And then another person's like, oh, so when I'm driving my car, since the floor looks still in my car, then my car's not moving. And I just commented back, you just said you were driving your car. Of course your car is moving. Like, they go to this awkward, weird place that's like nonsensical things coming out of their mouth. Really? Like, if you get in your car and you tell me you're driving, and then you're gonna make some weird thing because your car has a floor and you're sitting on a seat or whatever, that your car's not moving, that's so nonsensical. It actually makes 0 sense at all to tell me you're driving and then to tell me, for the sake of holding up this lie that you have. Like, oh, you know what? I can go to the comments on my other phone. Let me read some of them to you. Wish I had a chair over here. My back's killing me. Okay, I gotta get down here and look on my phone. I'll read you these. They're ridiculous. They're absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Hey, stop it. Okay, let's see. I don't remember how to do this. Inbox. Okay, activities. Okay, I think this might be where no, it says liked your videos. Oh, I have to go to comments. Okay. All right, we got a bunch of comments. They're way down there though. Let's see. Okay, here's some. I might have to just go to his video. I don't remember. I think it's this video. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I said everyone observes the earth at rest, so you infer that it is in motion? And then I pointed up and said pseudoscience. And Bandit 76 says, everyone? Who are you to speak for everyone? And it was liked by Globy. So are those guys inferring that it's moving? Are they inferring that they observe something different than everybody else in the world? Are they inferring that their foundation of their house is in motion? Come on. But I replied, I think. Globy McGloveface said, laser interferometry measures our rotation, so... And I said, so yeah, just like I said, and pointed up, or I gave him a thumbs up. And then someone says, like you said, you just can't comprehend. Because that's probably what it is, that I just don't comprehend it, right? Wow, so when I'm driving my car, then my car must be at rest too, since nothing is moving inside. And I said, and you said your car was driving. You can't figure that out, that's in motion. Oh, he commented again. He said, I observed the interior items of the car staying still, so therefore it's not moving. But he's driving. I'll just answer. I'll reply to it. I thought you said you were driving in your car. Uh-oh. Didn't work. I gotta type it out. Okay. I thought you said you were driving in the car. That would mean it's moving, wouldn't it, guys? I thought you said you were driving in the car. Ooh. Bugs. Bugs, bugs. There was other comments too. Let me see. Someone said, gotta lie to Flurf. I don't know what I lied about, but I said, if you don't realize that the ground is at rest, you're either ignorant or lying to yourself. And then Darkside said, see, here's another nonsensical one. Darkside says, everyone observes the sun set below the ground, so you infer that it stays above the ground, pseudoscience. I said, the sun is always up in the sky, dude. It never goes beneath the ground. Darkside says, I didn't see this one yet. Sunsets and sunrises say otherwise, pseudoscience. I'll reply to that one. I don't know how to reply to that. The sun only sets for you where you are, but it never goes beneath the ground. If you were to drive in a car over to where another state, it's still going to be, the sun just stays up in the sky and it's just going over the earth. It's always up in the sky, always. It never goes anywhere but up in the sky. So I don't even know how to reply. That's only apparent from one place, if that makes any sense. But the sun is always in the sky. I think there's one more. Except for the millions of videos showing it going below the horizon. Oh my word. Is there anyone standing below the horizon? And someone said, shit just got real. Oh, Achilles, you want to put some links in here? Let me hook you up. Okay. You should be able to do links now. Sorry, I just seen that right now. I didn't even think of it. All right, I'm gonna be back in a minute, or a couple minutes. Indy owl. I think still hanging on. Nice. All right, guys. It's been over an hour. We'll see how that worked out. I want to check the replay. So, thanks for hanging out and chatting. Keep it flat. Yeah, Rob's Ski was awesome. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it. All right, guys, have a good day. We'll chat with you later.